dude. And then he says, oh, I was right here before you. I'm like, bro, I've been waiting here for 15 minutes and you're just gonna bust right in? What? I didn't say that. I just thought of that. Because, once again, I'm in New York. I'm from Philly, so I don't know how things work in New York. So then I'm just go there and I'm just like, you know what, forget it. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the video in Unboxed or Reaction. Today we are going to be talking about the time I had an encounter with a Karen. Yes, you heard it right. A Karenosaurus. It's actually a guy this time. I don't know what they're called. I think they named them something, but I just don't remember what they're called. Anyways, if you don't know what a Karen is, let me explain to you in this video. Alright, so this happened back in July. Back in Friday, actually. Friday, the 3rd of July. Now, I think it was, yeah, the 3rd or 2nd of July. You see, it was definitely the 3rd. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to remember, as I said. So, it was the 3rd of July. It was Friday night. We were getting ready to leave to go to New York City. And you see, when it's to New York City, where I live, it's 4 hours from here. Now, I live in Philly, so yeah. Anyways, so we left home. But first, we had to go to Wawa. If you don't know what Wawa is, it's this place. Looks good, right? Anyways, so we go to Wawa, we pick up some food, for our snacks, so we can get to, our destiny without, like, being hungry or anything. So, we're on the road, and then, we're noticing that it's getting late, and our thought was leaving at 11, and getting there, at 6. But then, it was my dad driving. It was actually my uncle driving this time, because, my dad was hurt on the knee. So, wasn't a big hurt, but like it did hurt sometimes. Anyways, so after we got to the road, we started to get, my uncle started to get like a little hungry. So as I said, that's why we stopped at Wawa. But then we also noticed that my brother, who was driving in his car, got lost. And with lost, I mean that he, stayed where, when you cross, for example, Philly to like New York, you have to like pay a ticket. He got stuck there because he forgot, but like to get the ticket. So then we had to like go around, get the my tripod. We had to go around, get the ticket. Well, he had to go around, take the ticket, and then back to us. So he did that. He came back, and then as soon as we hit there, as soon as we like get to pay, he goes to another one, and we go to another one. Let's say that number 6 right here and number 13 right here. He went to 13. I went to number 6. Well, we went to number 6. So then he pays, my uncle pays, and then we leave. And then we're getting to the road to New York. So then we notice that it's then we notice like 2 or 3 a.m. So my dad asked actually, yo, this story's going so bad. I'm so sorry, guys. Like I said, I'm like kind of tired. Anyways, so then my dad asks, my then brother's girlfriend if she had any relatives living there in New York so that we can stay there just for a night. And then she says that her mom lives there. We get there, and then, we're greeted and stuff like that. It's a happy time. So then we go to sleep. But this is the problem. She was living in an apartment, and it was a small apartment, and we were like 6 or 7, and it was her mom and my my brother's then girlfriend sister. And then, it's a small apartment, and we had to divide it into like couples, and then men, and then girls. But then my dad just decided, just sleep wherever you want. So then we just fell asleep, and I fell asleep in the floor. Yeah, I fell asleep in the floor. When I sleep somewhere where I don't know, I just sleep on the floor. I don't know why. I just think it's going to be more smarter than being on the bed. So then we get there. We wake up, and we were supposed to wake up like at 8. We woke up at 10. So we had to go, but we were hungry. And with hungry, I mean like as soon as we got there, we were going to eat. But then we wake up, we go to get our stuff, and then my then brother's girlfriend got like food. With food, I mean like her mom made food. And if you're wondering what type of food, it was like a soup, like a stew with chicken, but sour cream. Delicious. I recommend it. I don't know what it's called, but it had like corn, chicken, potato, and all that, bro. It was so delicious. Anyways, so we get there, we eat, we leave. But where she lives, it's kind of a dangerous area, so we had to hurry up. So then after we're done eating, we went to the bathroom, and then we left. But it was daytime, so we felt safe. Now, if you're wondering how dangerous it is, it's like close to a bar where like motorcycle stays and stuff like that. Pretty dangerous if you ask me. So then we go out, then we get to separate cars again. My brother's girlfriend, and my other brother girlfriend and my other brother. They get in the car, they leave. We get in the car, we leave. Now it's my uncle, aunt, me, and my dad. Uncle, aunt, my dad, and me. Sorry. And the other. So until we were like 8 people. And then them. And it's a mix up right now. We leave. We get on the freaking highway, and my uncle got lost. As so as we thought, but in reality, my brother got lost again. So we had to, send him the address, and then he was following us. But then, like, somebody just, like, literally just went right in front of him. So then we leave, and he's going through another direction, and we're going to another direction, going to the same place. So then we finally get to New York, and then we notice that the beaches are full. The beach is fully full, so we have to find somewhere to park. And then we finally found a parking spot. And then in that freaking parking spot, there was a sign. No parking until 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. And, we were only going to stay there for like a couple hours. We got there like at 1 p.m. maybe. So then after that, we go to the beach. But then we're like looking somewhere where it's like really clear, where there's nobody else. But it was impossible since it was the 4th of July. So then we get there. We just go to sleep, Like, not to sleep. What am I talking about? Yo, I'm losing my parts. So as soon as we get there, we just go. We find somewhere clear. We found the most clearest spot there could ever be. So we just go there. People start coming. But we don't mind because we're in the most peaceful spot ever. So then we stay there. And I go to swim. And then almost everybody goes to swim. But I don't swim. I don't know how to swim. So laugh at that. So then as soon as we get there, I go in the water. I got my Crocs on. And I just start boating everyone. Like, I don't even care. I don't go too deep. But I'm just like water level's like up to here. I'm sitting right now, but it's like up to here. And I'm over here like, yo, I hope I don't fall. I hope I don't trip. Because if I trip, I'm dead. So luckily, my uncle and everybody went inside. So then we got out. I sat there and rest, for a little bit. That's when my brother's girlfriend, my other brother's girlfriend, told us that we had to go and check in for the room that we rented. And, we went there and we went wet because our other separate clothes was for the next day. So we couldn't wear it. And then, like, the other one would smell like fish and stuff. So we had to get in the car, all wet, filled with sand. And it was a big mess. So then we get there. And the guy is not there. The guy's not there. He's just simply not there. So then we just, like, check in. We go. And then we come back to the beach. And then we start going like that. The time comes at 6 p.m. Now, the moment that you've been all waiting for. The Karen thing.
Hello. I will not tolerate somebody speaking to me that way. I'm nasty?
So then we get in. We're starting to wash off. And then, it's like a big line. Bigger than Six Flags. That's how big a line in Six Flags is. And if you don't know what Six Flags is, it's like a theme park. I'm sure you know of it. So then, we're just waiting and waiting and waiting. We were like 15 minutes in that line. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but I said like 15 minutes. So I don't know exactly how long it was. So then we get our turn. There's like 4 people right in front of us. And then this guy comes out of nowhere busts right in. It's me, the guy, our family members, and like my dad in the back. And I'm like, what? So, and then I'm just like, dude. And then he says, oh, I was right here before you. I'm like, bro, I've been waiting here for 15 minutes and you're just gonna bust right in? What? I didn't say that. I just thought of that. Because, once again, I'm in New York. I'm from Philly, so I don't know how things work in New York. So then I'm just go there and I'm just like, you know what, forget it. You know, it's just him. Then his wife and kid comes. And I'm like, what the frick? Then I do what is possible and I just try to calm down. It was me and my brother's ex-girlfriend, which is now ex-girlfriend, but like my brother's then girlfriend. We stay there. We just like, you know what, forget it. Let's just let them bust. Because as I said, I'm in New York and I'm from Philly, so I don't want any problem. What if he's in a gang or something and I'm just like there, you know? So then I'm just sitting there waiting. So then it's his turn and his little girl's like little daughter's turn. She's like 3 or 4 years old, and we're just like waiting there, and then he just leaves his daughter right there, like helpless. The little girl's over here like the dad is like bye. So then I'm like, you know, maybe he just like went to get something coming back, you know. So then, you know, the little girl moves. She goes like where his dad is. So then I go, and then he just like pushes me. He's like, yo, wait your turn. And I'm like, dude, your daughter. She's like, yeah, but my daughter isn't done. Then why the fuck? So then I'm just like, yo, this guy's so freaking annoying. So then, you know, he cleans out his daughter's stuff and shoes and hands and face. There was sand on her face. I don't know why. Either she fell or she was just like, and, you know, I'm just like, whatever. All right? Whatever. So then, you know, we get there. And then this guy literally just leaves. And right next to it, he's like, estos mexicanos no saben qué hacen. And I'm like, dude, what? And and I forgot to mention, he also got mad because we were getting close to his daughter during COVID. What? I know. COVID is a serious thing. I recommend you to wear a mask. Anyways, what I mean is like he is getting mad at us, getting close to him, when he's touching something that thousands of people, hundreds of people have touched. Even though it's like water washing down, it's still being touched. As it gets cold, the bacteria stays there. So, you know, he gets mad at us for like getting close to him and his daughter. He's like 6 feet apart. 6 feet apart. I'm like, dude, shut the I'm like, I just stay quiet. And then he leaves, and as I said, he says, estos mexicanos no saben. But he literally screams 6 feet apart, and I'm like, dude, calm down. In my head, I'm like, dude, calm down. And then I'm like, nah, I'm never coming to New York again. I'm sorry if I'm offending some of my followers that are in New York, but I don't know how you guys handle them, because I'm freaking done. And then his wife starts like looking at us. And they're like from Puerto Rico because they had like a Puerto Rican mask or a USA flag mask. I honestly don't know because they're literally both kind of like the same. So then I'm like, forget it. We just go. We're done. And then, you know, we're washing our feet, stuff like that. But then, you know, I thought I was in the wrong for doing that. But then people in the back are like, yo, he's being such an a-hole. He's so stupid. He's so dumb. Why does he scream at a child? And, you know, why did he push him? Why did he do this and that? You know, and I just did whatever, you know. And the police was right there and they didn't even do anything. And like, that's kind of dumb, honestly. Like, that's kind of stupid. I'm freaking done with this. I can't stand Karens. So then, you know, we just leave. We go to eat. And then we encountered another Karen. So it's 2 Karens in a row. 2 Karens in a freaking row. We go to eat. There's just like small Mexican place. And they make delicious tortas. Oh, this is a torta if you don't know what it means. Recommend it. If you don't know where to get one. If you're living in Philly, aka Upper Darby, PA, I want you to recommend El Sazón de Puebla. This is it. That's my sponsor today. El Sazón de Puebla. It's a Mexican restaurant. It's really good. I recommend it, dog. And if you're living close to the area of Upper Darby, I recommend you. The address is 7103 Westchester Pike. And yeah, anyways. So then, as soon as we get there, we go to sit down. We're just living our life. And then this guy, just like, you know how, and next to us there's like an engine, I don't know what it's called, mechanic. There's like a mechanic, and he's like with a bike. He's like, vroom, vroom, vroom. And then the woman is like, "Can you shut up? Like, you're hurting my ear." I'm like, "Yeah, it's hurting our ears, but you don't have to scream." And literally, like, she said it right after, like, not even during him, like, you know, doing it, just like right after. And it wasn't an encounter with us, but it was pretty annoying. I'm hungry. Thank you guys for watching. I know it's a bit of a long video, and you know the Karen encounter wasn't that long, but you know it's still a Karen encounter. I think I think I don't remember what they're called, but anyways, yeah. Like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, comment down below what other videos should I do. Should I do another story time? And yeah, just peace out, guys. Oh, I almost burped. Sorry. Bye.